Weather is interfering. Authorities say wind and waves are impacting crews working high above the ship. The Tappan Zee Bridge in New York is an example of how demolition charges will be used to remove key bridge steel beams off the Dali cargo ship. It's also how the Harry Nice Bridge was demolished, both by a Baltimore County company which is working as a subcontractor on the key bridge demolition project.
This is the safest and most efficient way to conduct all these cuts simultaneously and allow the wreckage to fall out and away from the ship.
Colonel Esty Pinchason is with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
There's not going to be a big fireball explosion, explosive type of an effect. These are very discrete, highly focused pressure charges that will be cutting through the steel, and what you might see are these poofs of smoke.
Demolition crews are making cuts in the steel beams at specific locations. The charges, encased in a wrap similar to a large piece of tape, are placed in those holes. But the weather is making the prep work slow and dangerous.
They're very high up in man buckets, and even very low waves still impact those folks.
Keep in mind, demolition crews are only focused on removing the steel. So the steel goes.
The steel is going to go,
but
and
the
then
roadway may stay on the ship.
It depends. We're going to have to look at how the wreckage is sitting, the remaining wreckage is sitting on top of the Dali, and assess to see is it secure enough. And if we need to remove any of it, we will.
Refloating the Dali will be controlled too. Ballast is keeping the ship stable on the bottom of the Patapsco. Why does it need to be so controlled?
I think from a safety standpoint, and then even an environmental protection standpoint, having the vessel violently surge up is not in the best interest of safety or protection of other debris falling off the vessel.
Unified Command has not determined an exact time Sunday, but they say it's likely between 4:30 and 6 p.m. Reporting from Trade Point Atlantic, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.
David, thank you. The Baltimore Symphony Orchestra is dedicating one of its upcoming performances to the 6 construction workers who died and the first responders. The BSO will have a free outdoor concert at Fort McHenry on June 7th at 7 o'clock. The event is part of the Symphony in the City series. Follow the latest developments and live updates as Unified Command clears the channel. In the WBAL TV app, turn on push alerts for breaking developments.